So hello, welcome back. Stage 3 of our tour of the Alps playthrough with Groupama FDJ. Stage 3 looks like reasonable stage, maybe depending on how steep this third climb is depending what we can do. In real life, this stage was a breakaway, and Breakaway won with Johnny Moscon taking another stage win in front of Felix Grobschattner and Michael Storer. Now, I don't think we're going to be able to make it a breakaway today. What we will try and do is we'll try and keep Pinot up there in the mix, and maybe depending on who keeps up, maybe either go for Volta or even actually Pinot again in the sprint. At the same time, we're going to try and get Ruben Thompson back in the breakaway, just like he was in real life, and maybe get some of those mountain classification points. So the favourites for today's stage: Daniel Martin is in first, and Thibaut Pinot is second favourite. Vlasov, of course, the Russian goat. Hugh Carthy, Roman Bardet, Bilbao, Yates, Posivio, Sivakov, and Quintana. So all the favourites like there was in real life. So I suppose it's time for us to get into it. I'll see you on the start line. So here we are, the start line of stage 3. Let's get our riders up to 85 and bring them towards the front. There's Pinot in the points classification. We've got Thompson in the breakaway. Let's go, come on. Stop talking, just do it. Beautiful Groupama FDJ jersey. I should race for them more often. Actually, I like the Cahuruel jerseys too. Maybe there's a smaller Spanish race I could race for them. But Ruben Thompson, he's 5th on mountain classification. Pinot's running the mountains. If I follow this guy, no, we're just going to sit his wheel, rotate. Who are we going to get to protect Pinot today? Maybe this guy here. Dushinsin? Pinot. Boom. Jeez, we're almost potatoing up. There's been 2 Kahara riders and Dombrowski, so they're all climbers plus us. Also come across as Treen, which is unrealistic, which means I should take them out of the race. Oh well, we'll just keep going. We'll just keep going. But yeah. So as the breakaway forms, Pinot sits in, 2-minute lead. Suppose we'll catch up to them at the intermediate sprints and climbs. As we'll no doubt see, I have turned crashes on. I just had a crash, but oh, just 2 of our riders. Who else is behind us? Oh, abandoned by Selig. Great. Let's try and catch back up here. If you guys just potato about. No, 78 maybe. We'll try and catch up before the intermediate sprint. In the meantime, the breakaway group has swelled to 14 people in size. Really big, not big names, but I know B-Day, Vanderberg, Nekrasov, Bouchard, all these random climbers, but at least decent climbers. And us, of course, our little witty mountain of 63, 65 today, and a hill of 65. But let's go for a cheeky attack here, try and get these intermediate spread. Oh, cool, nothing, excellent. Imagine attacking and a bunch just staying on your wheel. Can't be me. What's happening between the gap with the other 2? Let's just try it now. Come on, please. Just anything for Thompson. Yeah, sweet. We take the intermediate sprints. These guys here are not. Oh yeah, they're almost at the back. Come on, mate. Come on. This climb here, there's going to be 10 points on offer, so we're just going to keep up over the top over this climb. That's all we got to do. So I got to juggle these guys here, and I got to juggle these guys here. Well, anyway, we'll hopefully get up to these mountain points, and then we'll see what's happening at the front here. There's Bora driving the pace. Actually, we'll look at the guy who DNF'd. Bora is German. There. Him. Ah, it's a sprinter. Excellent. That's good news for us. Kinda. But yeah, see you at the mountain points. 2Ks to our mountain sprint. I've moved Thompson up through this peloton here with everyone. Oh, we're just not trying to sit in the front, not trying to sit in the back. It's my attacking here, is there? Follow Bouchard, maybe? Oh, we're going to get dicked through here. We should have attacked a bit earlier, but let's go ourselves. Which, of course, we can't do anything. Great. Okay, we'll let you know for next time to attack a bit earlier, but... great. We're still 5th. Pinot's winning by heaps. Which is not an L for us, but not the greatest thing in the world. Since this guy here is on pretty shitey energy, we're going to put him on Protect Pinot instead, and we'll leave this guy just to revive himself. It's a bit of a texture error there. And we'll get some water with Ruben Thompson. Unfortunately for us, we've started this climb here, the Fring Muscle Elbergard, and Thompson just can't quite keep up. In the peloton, this guy can protect me at the back. Why is he at the back? Protect Pinot. He's done for. He's minding his own business. But yeah, Thompson has been dropped, and he's about to get caught by the peloton once again. So hopefully he can just sit in and help us out a bit. The breakaway out the front is led by Dombrowski, which I thought was going to be Nairo Quintana. I was about to be like, why the hell is he in that breakaway? But Dare Quintana, Nekarov, go Rushki. As Thompson is getting a bit more energy back up, sitting in the peloton, doing his thing. Ludvigsen, he's just got a Volta left. Really, for this last little punchy glow? There'll be 20k to go. Do you think we can do a 20k solo? I don't think so. Oh, there's a few splits in this downhill. What that means is we might grab Thompson for Pinot. Ludvigsen can do some rotating on the front, and we'll see what the situation is close to the finish line. 23k's to go, and we couldn't really do anything on the downhill. The breakaway still got a minute 14, but I've got Tobias Ludvigsen, Dushins, and Vandenberg working at the front for us. Our Canadian is done for, but he's going to have a good day. Also, our water boys are done for, so just get rid of them. Still got Robert Pinot and Thompson here. Looks like we might want to do something with Pinot now. There's Pinot, there he is there. Let's get him around here. Oh, who's that person who's been dropped? Basso. Nieve, maybe? Oh well, doesn't matter. Pinot, let's go. Over the top. Slight bit of work. Where's Volta? Get Volta in your wheel. You can protect Pinot now. Ludvigsen's gone, and Thompson is gone. There's just 3 of us left in the front bunch for Groupama. Now it's just going to be about protecting Pinot and making sure these other guys don't catch back up, really. And Frabo is 10th on GC. Oh, is it a crash by someone else? Okay, so that means we'll get Ludvigsen, we're going to get him to work on the front, you to work on the front. We might actually get you to work on the front, and we get you to protect Pinot. Or, but yeah, it's a flat bit, we'll get you to work on the front as well. Just gotta not let Mr. Frabo catch up, who's 10th on GC. He's very close to those wheels. So come on, Volta. Do some work, mate. 88, so we can get you to the front quicker. Ludvigsen, slowly fading. Thompson, faded. Lindenberg, here we go, Volta. And the breakaway's got 2 minutes! How did that happen? Cool, so we're probably not going to catch the breakaway, but either way we've got Volta on the front doing some work for us. Let's bring Ludvigsen back again. Who's in this bunch? That's important. Some climber apparently, maybe Nieve. So these guys shouldn't be working. They should be sitting in. Attack by Quintana at the front. Volta's driving the pace, about to catch 2 of the Caja Ruel riders. Come on, Tila Volta, there's 5k's to go, so I might as well put Pinot in Volta's wheel. And any place to do a cheeky attack? Not really. But let's Let's go effort cursor now. Let's try a little attack now. Get a little bit of a gap for Pinot. Every little bit counts. 99. Energy gel on both of them. And slowing down for the people at the front, isn't it? Pinot can go now, 1.5Ks. Dan Martin on the left. Jeez, up on the pace, that's a disqualification for me, for you. And Pinot crosses the line first for the peloton. 1 minute 40 down. With Volta also keeping up to a slight split. Please keep the split. Let's see what it says at the finish, but hopefully a slight split there. And definitely a split back to these guys who we will get. We shouldn't really get in sprint because any time we get in sprint. Because Neves only 4 minutes down. No one else is up in GC. Who's going to win? The Canadian or the Frenchie? Frenchie's taking early lead. The Canadian's got a bit more energy. The Frenchie takes the win. The two of them. And we'll get to the end. And the last riders to finish are the two Tyrol riders and Padjor of Arkea. And in front of them is Kuzmasin, the old stagiaire for Gazprom Rush Velo. I've been disconnected. Great. Podiums, let's have a look. Won by Torstein Treyen, then Joe Dombrowski, then Denis Nekrasov. Quintana, then Jules Van. Okay. GC is Simon Yates still. Pinot still in 5th position. Jeez, keeping it nice and strong there. GC in real life is actually, what is it? It is Yates, Sivakov, Bilbao. So Sivakov's way off. That's alright. Points classification. Okay, well, best climber. Thibaut Pinot still holding there. Thompson drops to 6th. Because Dombrowski is now on 12 points also. So we'll try and get some more points tomorrow. Points classification. Pinot must take some points today somewhere. But excellent for leading 2 classifications. Young rider, Sivakov and Vlasov still in the same time. We've got Volta 2 minutes back, so it does not a problem for us. Team classification, no longer us. We're 5th, Groupama FDG. Yeah, cool. Any time splits for us? Yes, the Volta was the last one from our bunch. And they lost, what was that? 20 seconds. A few riders, none of the really leaders. Froome still keeping up with us here. Who lost time? Rybashenko, Zakharin for Gazprom. Van Garderen. Maybe Roach. Kangart. That's alright. Kachitkov. A lot of riders lost a lot of time. And of course the withdrawal by Rudger Selig. So overall 5th and Volta's 17th. So looking pretty darn fine going into stage 4, which is another mountain stage. So thanks for joining. Hope you enjoyed. Figure out what's happening with the Uno X. I think I'll just leave them in because they got a stage Wednesday, didn't they? They did. Unrealistic, but should have thought about it earlier. Cheers.